Well, I've called the boys' dentist and they can't get me in on any emergencies today because they're fully booked. But again, if I try tomorrow at 8:30, if it gets worse, then obviously ring 111 and they would get me in somewhere. But with not having the petrol in the car, on the 18th, which is this Saturday, everything will reset. And the good old thing is I'll then be back to having, the monthly money into the bank and obviously then budgeting over the Christmas and making sure that we've still got money for the 5th month and not having to be like this every month. It drives me nuts. It really does. So anyway, they can't take me in. However, I'm hoping that I might even pop down there and try to actually see the dentist because she will understand where I'm coming from about the boys seeing me in the dentist chair and having treatment done and it making the boys feel better because obviously I'm asking them to do something that they haven't seen me have done. So I feel it would be in their best interest for the university hospital to, yes, bring me in, and also maybe start the process because then they will have to write down that I'm diagnosed with hypermobility Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and it will be the dentist that kick me and the boys off to the specialist people because of the amount of bleeding. So even if they try to pull this tooth out, they have to be very careful. One, I feel like the Lord has already anaesthetized the side of my face because if you'd known how painful this tooth is, so if you can see, this tooth has completely snapped in half and broken off. So this tooth has been going on for about 7 years, I think. I think it was done when I just came in from Portsmouth and I couldn't get into a dentist when we first got here. So every few weeks I ride it. So all of a sudden it will drive me up the wall, particularly through the winter. All my teeth do, because obviously, as you see with the EDS, it literally, you have too many teeth. Someone like me would have had braces when I was a kid, but I saw so many people have shit with braces. I think even the discussion of braces with me probably wouldn't have been a good thing. And it was like, whoa, I'm not putting myself through that. If I can have braces done as an adult, I will have braces done. And I'm not really give a shit what people think about me having braces on if I have that. But dental treatment is so damn expensive, as is medical care, as is anything really. So if I wanted and had the funds, I would literally go and pay for a private dentist, just as I would pay for a private medical health. But with our specialist conditions, it's £350 for the first initial consultant, and it's £300 every time after. But you're only seeing them for about 15 minutes. And then with this condition, you've got the problem that you have to go around the houses. If you had a subluxed shoulder, you would just see the specialist in not orthopedics. Hang on, which way are we going? Podiatry is feet. Urology is your bladder. Cardiology is your heart. Psychology is your mind. Neurology is any of your necks and things. Then you've got osteo, and then you've got all of these different subsections that if you walk into a hospital, you will go to different departments and different wards. For someone like me, this is really difficult because it means 1 week you go into this, 1 month you go into that, 1 month you go, like we're already booked up in February with the boys' podiatry to see how their feet are going. This is ridiculous. So what I've been trying to push within the EDS side, because obviously I'm here predominantly for families with hidden conditions that have had children unlawfully and unnecessarily detained, but obviously there is a bigger picture of this. But for us, hypermobility EDS families, we've been battered for years as it is as families. So this shouldn't be happening to me. This is a residual of the level of failure from our NHS to intervene on medical stuff. That means that we can manage it and live a good quality of life. But that means that the people around us have to understand how to manage that too. So right now, me and my boys, we should just be coming out swimming, really, and heading into sort of our lunch and then off to whatever galleries and museums it is in the afternoon that we're going to see. That structure and routine hasn't started for me yet because it's very difficult because I'm waking up to obviously Amber, who's in Trinidad, who's on a completely different time scale and energy to me. and then I'm waking up into a home that's not functional for us in the way that it is. And even today, on the day, and I'm having to resist and meet these days. So today, for the guys that you don't know, at 9:30 tonight is exactly 9 years since 2 police officers, PC Stephen Lewis, and I can't remember the other police officer's name, but I do have her name written down somewhere. Cheryl Osborne, a social worker, and there was another one. Carrie Larn wasn't brought into this until later because apparently she was changed over to a social worker who would understand me. Really? What's the point of giving me a puffing, smoking, fat fucking trollop when I'm trying to talk about health? The woman couldn't understand or comprehend anything that I was saying. If I mentioned a cashew nut to her, she probably wouldn't even know what it was. If I mentioned, like, even the fact that obviously I've got my teeth, so I'm dealing with peppermint. So I've got lots of peppermint tea on me today, which I'm just about to pour. So, you know, I'm a naturopath by sort of understanding and the way that I'm wanting to go with my own health. Do I believe in medical intervention from the NHS? Yes, of course I do. If I went and got in my car and it was all slippery and I crashed my car, thank God the fire service can cut me out. Thank God a paramedic can turn up to make sure that we're all okay. And thank God that we've got the hospital facilities. Oh, I've got Dean just making sure I'm okay today as well. He's already spoken to the boys. You know, and it's nice just to say a minute. So it's nice for people to say, how are you feeling today? And for you to turn around and go, well, my feelings are all over the fucking place today. Yeah. Now, we can't trust our feelings. Our feelings and thoughts are things. We could have 1 billion thoughts a day. Our head can take so many thoughts a day. What we choose to go, oh, I'm going to focus on that today is up to us. And for me to wake up with somebody immediately in my personal space, and this was just over changing my timelines. I put up the timeline for me last night. Yes, Amber designed it, and thank you that she did. But I put it up in a very specific way last night. And when I woke up this morning, she changed it. And that was just like thunder to me. And then people can go, well, you know, this is mental health. Hang on a minute. Management. It's like having a company, isn't it? Or running a home. You can mismanage and you can manage. You can fail and you can succeed. And that's no bearing on all of us. At some point, one of us is going to end up in A&E for some reason, yeah? It could be that you've had a car crash. It could be that you've woken up with the most horrendous stomach pain. It could even be that, you know, you're worried about a cough, colds, flus, all these influenzas, the COVID family, and all of these different things that eventually your body will force you to cough and sneeze a virus out. Yes, of course, you know. I've got washing up to do again, you know, as always. And, you know, when you wipe down the sides and around your taps and, you know, you go to the bathroom and you have a poo and you come back, you know, there is this thing called washing hands. Yeah. You know, we were taught it at school. We were taught it by our parents. Go to the toilet, wash your hands. You know, if your hands get sticky, wash your hands. You know, even things like if you're going to be preparing food, yeah, wash your hands, prepare food. We don't want to spread any form of virus and disease around. But even this, they can't even advise me how this is going to go. If I just take my hat off, you should just literally be able to see. I slept in my clothes last night, so my hair's all... I literally just slept. I'm all right, scummer. That's what you call a slag, by the way. If I'd actually taken my clothes off, put my pyjamas on, and then put my clothes back on in the morning, the exact clothes, that's what's actually classed as a slag. Oh my word, you want some more? Yeah, I would. It's all over you. Come here, dude. Right, anyway, I'm going to go, but today it also is my dad's birthday. I'm going to go start buy them orders and then Oh, we missed the church thing yesterday to go and light all the oranges. Let me just wipe your arm. You've got spaghetti all over you. You've got spaghetti all over you. Oh, seriously, I can't wait until payday. I can't wait. It's just little things like, yeah, I mean, we've... Right, would you want one of these oranges now, then? No, not. They're asking me for things that I just don't have in at the moment, and it's like... And we've missed food bank today as well. No, not just missed it, I just can't be asked with today having emotions and people asking me questions, because I just go bang. I just go bang with it. Nanas. Right, I'm sure I have got a Healthy Start voucher around here. I'll go and get their veg and their fruit. This is where we should be able to go down to our local church, and our local church should just be a place where, you know, you can have a coffee with them and, you know, eat a couple of biscuits with a big fruit bowl there and things like that. I'll tell you some more stuff, obviously, but a lot of people are in the same situation as me that are on either universal credits or even a low income, and it's difficult every last week of the month. So I'm not the only one. I'm just probably talking about it. Oh, look, he's starting to find all the little pennies and 5p's that he's been storing up. He wants to go and get bananas. So anyway, I've got to pick my arse up today. It is what it is today. It's the date that it is. Right. I need to kick my ass. I've got to sort some shit out. Right, I've got to get on.